here is a clip right before it all went down with Oz the mentalist, of course, right next to Donald Trump and Melania, doing a little magic trick. But the reality of the matter is it wasn't the magic trick on stage that was being performed on Trump and Melania. The magic trick is being performed on the audience who is witnessing this and then covering it and talking about it as if it actually occurred. That's how spellcasting works. So again, that's magic. That's how it works. All of this stuff you see going on is magic being performed on the audience, through the airwaves, through the internet, the Wi-Fi frequencies, a perception of reality that is being manipulated by Satan himself and his minions and deceivers who control this, which is, again, part of why independent thinkers they want removed from platforms like YouTube, because they can't control independent thinkers. That's why channels like mine have been deleted over 100 times, and many others who speak the truth. So, can a mentalist trick Trump? Oz Perlman will try in a room full of journalists. Oz Perlman was the host of this event. How apropos that they chose Oz Perlman, who is a magician, and Donald Trump, remember, is a prophet chosen by God, right? And who really, Satan's the enemy of God, right? Satan and his minions who practice what? Sorcery, magic, all things that are forbidden by followers of Christ. But of course, we know in this day and age, Christians are so deceived, they're actually practicing in sorcery without realizing it. This New Age Christianity, they're going to see psychics and things like that. And then when you tell them it's witchcraft and sorcery, they dismiss it because they choose what they want to believe in the Bible as real and what they don't. Which is why things like the 4 pillars of the earth, right? And a firmament. Oh, well, that's not real, right? Oh, no, that's not real, but it's in the Bible. Right, but then there's other verses they do believe, and then there's ones they choose not to believe in. We could even obviously look at the book of Revelation and the synagogue of Satan, which consistently tells us about people who claim to be Jews and are not, and are of the synagogue of Satan. That's what we're witnessing right now. So this magician hosted the White House Correspondents' Dinner. He's been plastered all over the place, okay? Oz Perlman must have made a pact with Satan. You can see him doing the Illuminati pyramid. What is he, a member of Rockefeller? Did he sign a contract with Jay-Z? I love when these guys hold up this symbol and then people try to justify it with Jay-Z and say, well, that's Jay-Z's logo. So Jay-Z's logo is a pyramid. Rockefeller is in the Rockefeller family, one of the founding families really of the New World Order and everything else, the Federal Reserve, United Nations, right? Here he's holding it up. Is he just a fan of theirs, or is he actually a practicing occultist? Well, of course he is, right? He's on a cover of a magazine, Penguin Magic Monthly, but this is sorcery, folks. And here, why don't we think about this and what it truly is? Oz Perlman is a magician, right? Oz Perlman happens to claim to be Jewish. Oz Perlman can read your mind. But is he the next great Jewish magician? Well, he's everywhere. We see him all over the place. He's a Mossad operative. His father, in fact, moved the family from Israel to the United States when he was 3 years old. There's your number 3, right? And again, these books, Christians believe that the synagogue of Satan, the people who claim to be something they are and are not, they believe that they go on, like Christians go to church on Sundays or Saturday nights, whatever. They believe that these people go and read the Old Testament. That's what they believe. That's how dumb they are. And I try to explain it, they don't listen. They think that they go there, they read the Old Testament, they're waiting for their Messiah. They just don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah, right? In fact, they hate Jesus Christ. If you read the books that they actually read, like the Talmud, they talk about Jesus burning in hell, being covered in feces and things like that. Things that would get your blood boiling if you were hot in your faith, right? And not lukewarm. These books that they follow, the Kabbalah, the Zohar, the Talmud, all are teaching Jewish mysticism, which is another fancy word for magic. And the same ones who follow it, the Kabbalah, also are taught the same things in Freemasonry, okay? Freemasonry follows the Kabbalah and magic as well. And let me just play a few clips of you from Oz Perlman being on a couple of shows where he's referred to as a demon, he's referred to as a Satanist, he's referred to as a witch, he's referred to as all of these things, just so you can know who Donald Trump brought into the White House Correspondents to host host this magic spell, which just happened to coincide with another fake assassination attempt. And again, the magic being performed, as I've said for years, it's magic on your mind, if you actually believe this stuff that you see on the news. But here he is, another one of these magicians. We'll get to the great magician Trump himself momentarily.
Joining us is a demon. Uh-oh. Yeah.
This real deal.
Hybrid.
Oh, there you go.
Man,
There you go, pal.
Hey, you're a demon, Oz.
Mel.
You're a hybrid.
Oh,
my God.
He's right. How
He's
could he
right.
do that?
What
Honey,
the?
I'm going to tell you something.
Wow.
You are Satan himself.
Oh, my God.
What's going on with you? Wow, this is crazy.
Oh, my God.
He's a witch.
DM'd me. She's like, come on the show. I'm like, I will, Rosanna. I got a big announcement.
She is frightened every time you come on her show because you freak her the hell out.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. It's all black magic. I can't have him on. I know you have a big announcement.
I use my powers only for good, I swear.
What?
3 of diamonds.
You said 11. Lift it up and show everybody the 11th.
Oh, my God! How did you do that?
He's a witch.
How did you, a witch?
Did.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Are you representative of Satan?
Do you
I have not sold my soul for the devil. No, lift up that quarter yourself. I don't want to touch anything. Lift it up.
Just the word underscore?
Look, lift up the quarter.
But I have no idea if it's in the book.
And look right. Can you tell them what word? I'm going to flip this up. I want to get
enough,
closest
enough.
to it. If we can get a tight shot.
Get this man out of here. This is black magic. This is black.
Can you zoom in? And can you see that
On
that
the word
word
underscore.
is underscore right there? That is
Not plant. This is like black magic, what you're doing. I don't even know what this is.
So he's referred to as a demon, a witch, a Satanist performing black magic. Just ignore it, right? Trump can't pick who hosts these events. He has nothing to do with it, right? That's all these people need to hear to dismiss it. He didn't pick him. He didn't rub shoulders with these guys. They just throw on him. He just shows up. Everybody's got it out for him. But somehow they can't seem to assassinate him with the technology we have today. We have DARPA bullets that could curve around trees. We have heart attack weapons. We have literally people that can have their houses blown up from these these smart meters that are put on there. We have rays and stuff the government has that can give people heart attacks on the spot. But Trump just keeps avoiding it. Because, of course, we were told, because of propaganda, that it's divine intervention, that God has chosen him, right? Incredible. And Trump even happened to do a little Bible read this week right before the assassination attempt. I'm sure that wasn't tied into knowing that this fake assassination attempt was coming so that they could start building that narrative back up again about Trump being chosen by God. And you might say, well, why are they doing this stuff? Well, for lots of reasons. People are catching on to Trump being a puppet for Israel and Netanyahu and the mass genocides that are being occurred on civilians, especially children, right? We obviously